Hi Aquarius, welcome into a general collective reading for you. I hope all is well. I'm being pushed to ask you how you've been, okay? There's something about music being very key for you at this time. Your connection to it is changing, and we're gonna push you to remember things from your past selectively, utilizing music, okay? A specific song, maybe a playlist, an album or two. I just heard a disc for somebody. But as well, I feel like you're going to want to express yourself differently at this time, and that might feel like it's been a continuing process for you, right? You've been changing, things are feeling, I want to say a bit up and down, okay? And your emotions are coming into play because they can be utilized to your advantage, and especially in those moments when you're needing to heal. But it feels like what you have been through, what you're going through even, for some, it can be utilized to help people, okay? Let's pull a card. The messages just start coming out. We do have the Magician card at the bottom of the deck, as well as the King of Swords. I'm feeling like your wisdom is coming into play so efficiently, all right, when it comes to some of which your online presence, when it comes to creative ideas, when it comes to work, when it comes to yourself, soul development, if you will, right? Creativity is going to need to be a huge part of your world moving forward, because there has not been nearly enough of which, okay? Somebody drawn to the reading needs to continue to or begin to create art again, or maybe a different kind. And I feel like you're also going to be pushed to read things of true importance. This could definitely be something or stuff that you've written down, right? Jotted down, not to forget, or just maybe journaled. But as well, things like articles online, people's Instagram and TikTok posts are going to be truly significant as well, to communicate with you, okay? Being drawn to this reading, you need to remember, as I'm being drawn to the two feathers on the King of Swords, you are very, very connected to the spiritual realm, and that can affect you at times in ways that you can't even begin to or want to explain, right? And they're saying that includes the way you feel, but the way you speak, the way you gesture, and it definitely at times, they're saying again your speech, but what was I going to say? It happened for a reason, okay? But I do, your emotional state, all right? But yeah, so the two feathers, you're very, very connected, my friend. And I feel like a ship is about to come in for you, my friend. And this is something you've been longing for a while, but it was not the time, okay? There was a lot that you needed to go through, certain shifts in the right direction for you, healing that needed to happen, and Spirit saying it's right around the corner, okay? This might be a new connection. It might be a new friendship or two, a soulmate in that form. It definitely could be a career-related opportunity or more success. I'm hearing blow up for somebody in a positive way. Again, online feels very relevant for you, both intake and putting yourself out there. They're saying just post it, create the account, post it, okay? There's a purpose as I'm being pushed to tap the Three of Pentacles on you being seen differently. The power of the way you carry yourself is changing as we speak, all right? Getting your voice out there, again, for some, selectively sharing your path and what you've been through. It's very, very important. They're continuing that by saying you're very important, okay? When you shake, when you stumble, I really guarantee that it's energy affecting you and or a spiritual being, okay? But you're also going to feel like your spirituality is helping you, assisting you, guiding you more than ever, okay? And this is a beautiful thing. You're going to feel more like a Libra, a Taurus, and a Gemini at certain points, and this is going to be fascinating, okay? And I feel like it could even benefit you in that moment specifically. Okay, they're saying, for example, when you feel like a Gemini, for whatever reason, it might be due to a placement or just a spirit helping you with this. It's going to help you sort through what's at hand or what you're being reminded of in a very strategic way, okay? Yeah, they're very smart souls is what I'm hearing. But you're a very smart soul, all right? So when you know what to do, just do it, okay? When you know what not to do, when to hold back, when to minimize or remove from your Aquarian bubble, your Aquarian life, then absolutely do it, okay? We need you to be, don't overconsume, okay? Moderation is key for you. There's something about you being pushed to, at times, overly indulge, okay? And that could absolutely intertwine with the moderation we were speaking upon. but you're going to feel like people just want to be more a part of your world in certain selective ways, and it's because you are, again, at times being pushed to put yourself out there, and or just being put out there in a different way. But I do feel like people are noticing that you're going through it at times, but you're changing, and you're needing to remember how relatable that is. All right. I feel like somebody drawn to the reading is meant for a lot of fame, and you're needing to remember this. You're needing to feel this wholeheartedly. There's also a focus on who's been watching after you. Okay, I was going to say looking at you, watching you in a way that you're not fond of, right? It feels like an authority figure, or maybe, okay, for somebody, a stalker, okay? It could be an ex, or an old friend, maybe a family member, but I do feel like either way, once again, in a more positive message, all coming from this guy here looking down. You're being looked after, and it feels like there's one significant angel. They were part, or are part of your bloodline, okay? This ancestor is making sure that things go according to plan, but that doesn't limit how many are actually taking care of you at this time. You're also going to find that there's a true improvement and an importance when it comes to your sleep. The sleep realm is what I just heard. You're also going to find that you want to change up how you're expressing yourself when dressing, okay, clothing, accessories, and maybe for some of which it has to do with makeup and nails and whatnot. But I also feel like there's certain positive self-care habits and routines that you stopped implementing, okay, utilizing to your advantage, and it was because of what you were going through. I feel like part of it was spiritual messing with. We're getting back to it, okay? There's true importance when it comes to you taking care of yourself, making your bed in the morning, and making sure things feel in control, okay? And there's also going to be a focus on when you feel like something is not yours to control, or is just not easily controlled, take a step back and realign your energy, your resources towards maybe something else that you can control or should, or just something more productive or enjoyable for you, okay? I feel like being drawn to this collective read, it's time for you to live, okay? You're needing to live maybe in different ways that you once did, or one specific way, but the craving, the desire to that's going to come to be, to live once again, to have experiences, to connect and create, is absolutely purposeful, and it speaks more upon what you're going through within than you're giving yourself credit for, is what I'm hearing, or realizing in the moment. Your caring nature is wildly important, okay? There's a focus on when life feels wild and all over the place. You're going to feel like people just want to care for you and assist you in ways that you're not maybe needing in the moment, but actually I think you are. I also feel like spirit's wrapped up into a lot of this support and guidance in a physical way, is what I'm hearing. You're also going to find, if you've been dealing with, I'm hearing leg pain specifically, but any other specific body part that's been in pain for you, you've been struggling with, there's going to be rapid healing in the upcoming month or two, okay? And I know that month or two span doesn't sound rapid, but you're going to see why it's happening, within that time period. There is certain aspects of your world that's making you nervous, okay? Spirit sometimes is part of that energy. For my empath, Aquarians drawn to the reading, your habit maybe, or two. It could have been a dream you had, I feel like. You're going to need to cleanse your energy being drawn to this reading, even if you don't typically feel like you should or have to, okay? Palo Santo is an amazing way, and they're saying if your living situation allows it, gives you the chance to light some incense, okay? That can do wonders, and it just smells good, okay? Find the right one that smells right for you. I also feel like in the upcoming months, as long as you're living or working in a place where you can, candle lit success is going to take place, and I feel like candles are going to be good for you as well, all right? A good vibe and potentially a good smell. But things that smell good to you are going to feel very important, because it's as if your senses are being heightened to your advantage at certain points, and I just feel like you're also being reminded you deserve connections that smell good. I don't know why that's coming out. You deserve positive, rewarding experiences in moments, including smells and random visual occurrences. You're going to feel very important. They're saying I want you to watch Libra's reading that I just did, and I feel like things at times are going to feel like they're speeding on by with the Eight of Wands, even moments when you're doing something small, okay, and when you look back and you remember and you realize you forgot, notice that that was protection, okay, it was guidance. And when things feel like a kind of a Seven of Wands vibe, when they feel like they're too much coming towards you, coming at you, however that's going to end up playing out for you, know that you can handle it, okay? Doesn't mean you should, but know that you have what it takes from what you've been through, what you're gaining in that moment, and who's supporting you to handle it, okay? You're one strong soul, you're one caring individual, and you're about to be noticed, cared for, and looked after in ways that you truly, truly deserve, okay? Take care of yourself, Aquarius.